Chaya Sandong, in other words, there is a Chaya mountain in Zhangqiu County, Shandong Province. And there is a well-like cave in the mountain, several feet deep. There's a cave door on the north wall of the cave, and you can see it by lying on the edge of the cave and sticking your head down. It happened that several people in the nearby village were coming to drink dogwood wine on September 9th, the double 9th day. And they were discussing the situation of visiting the grottos. 3 of them took candles and roped down to the bottom of the grottos. I saw the north wall cave as large and spacious as the big house, and then I walked a few steps in, narrowed a little bit, and then I went further, and suddenly it ended. There's a small hole at the bottom of the hole where you can climb in. The candlelight shone in impenetrable darkness. 2 of them walked back without the courage, while another ridiculed them for being timid, grabbing a candle and squeezing themselves into the hole. Luckily, the narrow part was only as thick as a wall, and once inside, it was suddenly tall and spacious. He got up and kept going. The stones on top of his head are uneven and dangerous, as if they were falling. The walls of the holes overlap like temple sculptures, all in the shape of birds, beasts, people and ghosts. The bird statues are to fly. The beasts are to go. The people are to sit on them. The ghosts are to show their anger. The strangeness, mostly the ugliness, the less the good looks. He was nervous. He was terrified. Luckily, the road at the foot is flat, and there are no potholes. Walking slowly forward a few hundred steps, I see a stone room in the wall on the western side. A boulder standing towards him on the left side of the door, staring to times, his mouth open like a dustpan, his teeth and tongue hideously exposed. His left clenched fists, propped between his waists. His right hand split 5 fingers, like a pounding man. The man was terrified and his hair stood up straight. Seeing the burning soot in the stone room door from a distance, and knowing someone had been there, the guts grew a little stronger and the scalp walked in. He found bowls and wine soup on the floor, with dirt in the area, but modern objects, not ancient kilns. Next to it are 4 tin kettles. He thought of it as a bargain, and took off the straps and tied the bottle around his neck. Then he looked away, only to see a body lying in a western corner, with his arms and legs stretched out in all directions. He was terrified. The corpse pedaled on the pointy shoes, and the plum blossoms on the soles remained, knowing that this was a young woman. But I don't know where she is, or what year she died. The woman's clothes had turned dark and corrupt, unable to tell if they were blue or red. Her hair was puffy, like a basket of tangled silk, attached to a goosebone. There were 2 nostrils under her skull, and 2 rows of teeth were white. Knowing that it was her mouth, he thought there must be gold and silver jewels on the woman's head and approached her head with a candle. Suddenly, the woman's mouth felt like a breathable light. The candle light was wobbling. The flames were dull, and her clothes were blown up. He was so horrified. His hands trembled and the candle went out.
Alright, this story has come to an end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.